W.F. Howes presents an unabridged recording of To Hear the Trees Speak, Adventures in Listening, by Olivia Sprinkel, narrated by Joan Walker. To Fiona Grace and her generation. Whoever has learned how to listen to trees no longer wants to be a tree. He wants to be nothing except what he is. That is home. That is happiness. Hermann Hesse. Introduction. The Call of the Baobab. No genuine book has a first page. Like the rustling of a forest, it is begotten God knows where, and it grows and it rolls, arousing the dense wilds of the forest until suddenly, in the very darkest, most stunned and panicked moment, it rolls to its end and begins to speak with all the treetops at once. Boris Pasternak. It is on a June morning in New York City that the baobab trees speak to me. I haven't been expecting this call, but we have some history, these trees and me. I've had an image of a baobab fixed in my mind for a long time, since I was 17. I was in Malawi for a year teaching English. At weekends, I occasionally went on a road trip with 2 other teachers. It was on such a trip that we came across a baobab tree by the side of a dried-up river. An elderly woman stood on a footbridge, just standing, looking at the memory of the river. Perhaps she was remembering when water flowed. The baobab tree is revered as the tree of life in many African countries. It is at the heart of villages, a source of nutritious food and precious shade. Maybe this image lodged in my mind because of the juxtaposition between this grand tree with its swollen trunk and spreading branches, the emptiness of the riverbed, and the slight figure of the woman, contemplating what had gone and what was to come. The baobab stores water in its trunk so it can survive times of drought. This was a time when the rains had not come. Out of shot in the picture in my mind under the rainless, cloudless Malawian sky, a white Hessian sacks of grain stamped U.S. aid piled up outside a shed ready for distribution. On that June morning in New York City, 27 years later, I leave my apartment on the 24th floor of a building in Lower Manhattan, ride down in a mirrored elevator to the Art Deco lobby, and say hello to the doorman on the way out. I descend into the subway and hustle my way into a crowded carriage. As I hang on to a pole, swaying to keep my back.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?